I came back home so stressed from work. I just had so much on my shoulders, metaphorically. And then, I get home, I'm stressed. Muzi, my dog, throws up on my bed. And then he's like, suddenly he's sick, and my mind kind of shifted from work to my dog. And it was just a lot of stress yesterday. But somehow I managed to go to bed feeling really good. I have totally changed. Well, let's not say totally, but I have changed so much as a person, even behind the scenes, where I was able to overcome so much anxiety and stress and pain on my own. On my own, because Lord knows I had no other choice. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's people I could call, right? But yesterday I sat in my living room. I felt all the feelings I had to feel. And I definitely felt like I wanted to block a lot of it and repress it. But no. Because when I let it go, my tears, my hurt, I felt better after. And so I'm a spiritual person. I like to pray. I like to talk to the universe. And so it's quite a scene in my house when I'm sad, by the way, because all you'll see is a person crying in their house talking to nobody. But it felt good, dang it. I was healing. And I healed a good amount. Because I went to bed yesterday, I had Spotify on my TV loud, I drank a little bit of wine. I don't promote wine, but I did. I danced, I had Muzi, he was feeling better, and I felt better. Money is a big stress in my life, and it just so happens to be a year where all my mistakes come to light of where I messed up with money. Truly, it's coming to light of all the areas where I messed up last year in terms of money. And it hurts to see all those things, and in hindsight wish I could have done better, right? But that's it. It was just a checkpoint for me to see where I stand in life so that I could do better. I will do better too. I'm not gonna stay hurting. I'm not gonna stay sad. I'm gonna move past this. Let's keep it rolling. I got a plan to be at a better place by end of year this year. And I'm not just gonna prove it to everybody else, but I'm gonna prove it to myself as well. Watch. Of course, mistakes happen. I got my car left inside of my vehicle and I had to pay $170. Mistakes happen, but there's also experience that comes with it, and I need to learn from those mistakes, and I will, and I have. I don't want to repeat those situations anymore. If I can prevent it. So, I just wanted to share that healing is not going to be pretty. You will look manic in your house by yourself if you do live by yourself, or you will look manic to somebody else watching you go through all that nonsense. But for me, it helped talking it out to myself. If you ain't got nobody, it helps talking about it. It helps crying. It helps feeling the feelings too. Don't block them. I know I'm someone who I felt feeling it too. Like I felt like every time that I felt a depressing thought come up, my mind would try to shut it down. But I was like, no, just hear it out. Just hear what the thought has to say. Let's talk about it. Let's cry about it even. Now, don't mistake that for digging yourself into a deeper hole and getting yourself more sad. That's not the point. It's to acknowledge the current pain that is hitting you at that moment. It's acknowledging current pain. It's not predicting more pain, or it's not like already crying for things that haven't happened. It's crying for what's happening now. It's listening to what's happening in your mind right now and why you're sad. I've never done that before. I was a big suppressor of my feelings. Huge suppressor. And so I would take it out on people, and it would come out as anger. And even though I went to bed yesterday, like, accepting the fact of where I was in life, and it's just a little checkpoint, like I said, it's not going to be forever, it's not permanent. I'm still healing, you know? I'm not perfect, and I'm still feeling the pain. But I'm in a more accepting state right now, where I'm not going to let it hold me back. In fact, I'm using it to motivate me and push forward. It's so easy to let these kinds of challenges like hold me back and just like blind me a little bit and tell me that I'm not doing good. And you know, all these bad things about myself, but it's just try to turn it as a motivator if you can, and you can, and you should. Because life isn't going to stay the same forever. It fluctuates, it moves, and you need to move as well. So, if you're in a slump, I just highly recommend that you do what makes you feel good. Don't worry about what you think the internet tells you to do to feel good. Do what makes you feel happy. Heal. Even if it is just laying in bed under your covers, crying. That helps. Little things. Doesn't take much. Maybe drink your favorite freaking soda. Get it at the gas station or something. I don't know. I don't really want to promote buying anything. That's kind of something I'm trying to prevent, is to not reward myself when I'm feeling down. So maybe you shouldn't rely on that. But like I said, I just put on Spotify and I danced. Felt good. Felt really good. You know what else feels good? I won't say anything. So, just know there's ways to make yourself feel better. You can find them. Safely, of course. Don't do drugs. Drugs is nasty. Moisturize yourself. Wash your face. Take a shower. A hot shower in this rainy weather? Absolutely. Shoo, I wish I could take a shower now. That sounds really nice. It's like those small things that make you feel a little comfortable, that you gotta look for. I look like a church lady today, by the way. Dear God. I cannot believe the shift in mindset that I've had this year. I think I would have dragged this pain way further out, and I would have made more rash decisions. 1,000%. I would have made way more rash decisions. No, I'm just on the same path I was yesterday. I'm just knowing what I know and just trying to do better. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Try to do better, you know? Don't suppress your feelings. Don't suppress them, because that's suppressing your growth. 1,000%, I think. I want you to do better. I want you to grow. I want you to have the best possible mindset you can have, because let me just say this. The people that I've talked to who seem like they are in a slump, and they are, well, they say they are in a slump or going through challenges, having a conversation with them is so depressing, y'all. Because you can tell that they're in a box, and somebody who's like not trying to suppress themselves anymore can see them in a box and can see that they're putting themselves in a box. And as someone who is trying to grow and trying to not like let obstacles hold you back, you see that in other people and when they do it, and you're like, why It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Don't think that. Don't say that the future holds this kind of failure for you. Don't think that. And you see when other people do it, when you don't want to do it for yourself. And you see just how I guess, like, trapped in we make ourselves feel. Like, if we can't escape, like, anything, like, we can't escape the emotions, we can't escape the environment, like, we feel trapped. I felt trapped. But like I said, I've got bigger and better plans for me, and I can't afford to feel trapped. I gotta get out this box. I have to get out this box, and I am already, because I don't want to feel sad anymore. I'm just gonna learn from my experiences and learn from my mistakes and apply them to the upcoming months. And I expect to reap my rewards from it. Last year I stressed out a bunch. Last year I had a lot of struggles and obstacles. But a lot of it was absolutely my fault. So, of course, I'll leave it there. I hope y'all have a good day. It's a rainy day today, but I feel like sunshine. So I hope everybody else can try to carry that kind of same sentiment as well. All right. Bye, folks.